Chat, who should I get? Chat, talk to your boy. Carmella, hey. Chat, who should I get? Chat, talk to your boy. Chat, who should I get? Chat. Some dill picker chips. I'm lit right now. I am lit. This is that drunk eating hill. And I say I'm lit right now. I am lit. You hear me? I was gonna go Taco Bell, but I was like, nah. I got some chips at home. And they smack it right now. They definitely smack it right now. Anthony Harris, what to do? How you doing? What you doing up? Where you at? What you got going on? I'm lit. And I'm still gonna make it to church in the morning on time.
Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and
Turn
figuratively on your old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you really belong. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
I'm quite sure it shows all over my face.
Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. That gamble did not.
I don't know why he did that for. Stan, what it do?
They bring him down at the 12-yard line. fire from the pistol.
I know he's gonna run the rock. With Ashton Jr.
Going to the ground. Quick step and go. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Also lit, y'all. Is that Malachi Nelson? God is spectacular. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it.
Nope. Let me get them.
What a snag by the defense. Didn't let him get through, saw the return, but he'll take it as
give me that.
The 47.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the Wildcats racing to the line in a hurry up.
I won't do that again, though.
Back to throw, it's Vandergrift. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's loose. He's at the 10.
Oh, my God.
Wildcats. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of score.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Fair catch, called for and made.
Golly. I'm messing stuff up.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive there.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system. Didn't
get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. A little screen to the running back. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Ashton Breed, what to do?
Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Spits it out to the back. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gaines. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate the likes, for sure.
The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Genty. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Defense is about firing off, hitting offensive guys and staying in gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
I'm lit right now. I am lit.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Hit as he throws. He's got his man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos. The AT unit on the field.
Excuse me.
Splits the uprights. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it out. It's Brown.
20-25.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you play a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They're trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's going for the big play. Pulls it in on the left. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Kentucky. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. Keep this lead, keep the momentum, keep putting up numbers.
Right now, what up, Jay? I'm lit right now, Chad.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Genty.
I'm lit as a bitch.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great
Flag.
job.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. He's going up top. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense.
Going to take a shot. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. After the misfire now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Go to the sticks.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Soft spot in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Throws to the tight end. Hauls it in. Push down for the tackle.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws.
That's a dot.
Into the end zone.
That's a dot, Chad.
Kentucky.
Q, what it do? Out of here. Get him up out of here. Bye-bye. That's a dot, Chad. I'm lit. I ain't gonna play too many. I gotta go to church tomorrow. Who he got? I only see who he got. I bet it's a tier 1 team.
Welcome to Provo, Utah, Lavelle Edwards Stadium at altitude. Altitude that's been piloted by the likes of Young, McMahon, and Detmer, and home to the BYU Cougars. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with 2 of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars.
I knew we were going to have a
Sports
tier 1
College
team.
Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Watch what I'm about to do. Do what to do.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway.
How you doing?
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had it.
Let's get busy.
Loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Let's get busy. I feel good, champ. I don't know about y'all, but I feel good.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers trying to create some confusion.
How they create no type of confusion?
Looking to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough. Make a better decision. Do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that wasn't an interception.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down. And
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hold on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Cougars in the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
this is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Looking down the middle. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team
I
about
like
it all
when
week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
They'll run the toss. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Headed to the end zone.
I love it.
And he rolls into the house.
I love it.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary.
Looking deep.
He
Right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab on the left side. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. You get the big play. Now to pay it off. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
They'll give it to the back. Keeps the legs moving. And he delivers the stiff arm for a solid pickup on the play.
When you're facing a big running back like this, you better get everybody to the football. Because when he's that big, he's going to break tackles. So you got to get a hold of him. The next guy, get a hold of him. Strap it on so it puts so much pressure on him when you can get him to the ground.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in.
No wonder I'm struggling with him. Let me take him out. He's not who I play with.
What do you do here?
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. They'll try it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Here comes that Alabama offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
On 1st down from their own 22. Looking for a man, it's Milroe. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They get to the line quickly. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off.
If you have a girl travel out for back for yourself, got 99 probably what a pick ain't
And
one.
it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown Cougars. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone. Eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Henderson. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Alabama pushing the tempo. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. The give to the tailback.
Come on, y'all, make the tackle.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He's going to fire deep.
He didn't get a chance to run up under it.
And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. To the air, it's Milroe. This time on target. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. Got his man to the left. Touchdown, Bama! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. They play decent.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Gonna let it fly. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that
Pick him
deep
off.
ball
Don't
down
just
the
swat it
field,
down, pick it off.
not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Just threw that one way too far.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
Ooh.
And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity.
And that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow for the QB. I got to walk over to him and say, listen, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Got his man. They make the stop, but the sweet blowing catch is plenty to give him a first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wants to throw on first down. He uncorks a bullet to the right.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50.
What you waiting so long on the ground for, bro?
Picked off.
You got an out route. You waiting forever to run it.
The 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Alabama! Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
You can't slow down.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down to the 29. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
He'll take another shot here. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection.
I thought I got the ball for it.
BYU about to kick it off to open the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Alabama quickly back to the line. Back to the ground game on the left. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Offense lining up quickly. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide. And with this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the 2nd level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the time...
Throws toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. To throw, it's Milrow. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They took the 3 on that last possession, and now they'll try to get it back on the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He'll start this drive firing. He lets it fly. Grabs it inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, BYU! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And he knocks the extra point through the upright. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Henderson. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Here comes that Alabama offense. I know they put up really good numbers on offense, but David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get...
And the ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. And another interception for the Crimson Tide. And Bama has a few ball hawks in this secondary. Might be putting old Hootie Ingram in the sights for his single-season interception record with 10.
Yeah, and it's hard to find DBs that are going to catch the ball consistently. When you get one, it's a nice day. But when you get two, it's a great day. You got a guy ball hawking the football, finding it, creating big plays for this defense.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they're not on the same page there.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be able to take advantage of the situation. You were given the ball in tremendous field position. You've thrown 2 straight incompletions. You can't squander this opportunity. You need a big play here.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He caught it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And Wade, just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. 1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Milrose. Going over the top.
That's so crazy.
Makes the grab down the left side. All kinds of running room.
Big.
Touchdown Tide. And once he got loose, it was all over.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down, it's a touchdown. That is a momentum-changing play.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He fires a bullet to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, BYU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
Man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Alabama pushing the tempo. To the ground, he's got it again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through it.
From the gun, the ground game. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
So you telling me I ain't playing?
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The toss to the outside. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Third and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Miller with the ball. Oh, look out, the ball's free.
That is crazy.
And what a break to get that football back at this juncture. Catastrophe.
As a defense, you just want to steal some possessions, create some turnovers. You force the fumble, but man, what a break for the offense to fall back on it. Those are moments that you just get a little bit frustrated because it's the luck of a bounce.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll keep it on the sneak.
How about that? You got the lead late in the game. Get some first downs. Salt this clock away. This is the exact position you want your offense in.
Imposing their will, right, David? I mean, we know we're running it. You know we're going to run it. We're trying to ice this game. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Alabama trying to hold this lead and run out the clock. Might as well stick with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Hold him to 3, though. I got hold him to 3.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Deep shot to the end zone. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Talk about coming up big in a big moment. Nice job by this defense. You had to make something happen. You had to get the football back so you can give your offense a chance to win this game for you. Nice job by the D.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. And if you list the priorities here, Jesse, first thing, get your kicker into his comfort zone.
It's a balance here between being conservative and being aggressive.
He lets one fly deep. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Martin. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quarterback strolling away from heat. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Nice job by this defense. You go dime package. Why? Because you know the offense is going to throw the football. Great job matching up. More skilled players on more skilled players. More speed on the field.
He's looking deep. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Golly.
Bringing it back. And what a way for this defense to end it. A pick as time runs out.
Golly.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive.
That's it for tonight, though, y'all. I'm gonna go to sleep. All right,